there's one thing I do like about YouTube. You click the go live button, and the damn thing just goes live. It doesn't piddle about like Twitch does. That sits there and goes, "Are you sure you want to go live? Is that really what you want to do?" Like, no, I just thought I'd push it for a bloody laugh. No, it goes straight in. Beautiful. Stuff like that you can't beat. Right, ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, and any other domination that's out there. Though, if you're under 16, you probably shouldn't be watching this, because I'm pretty sure this game is not for your age limit. What is the age limit on this one? I don't actually. Where do you see that on Ubisoft? Where do you find that on Ubisoft on this one? Well, I would say I'll tell you, but it doesn't actually give me any of that information. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, you've got PS4, haven't you? Yeah, no. Fair play. And there's a lot of people out there wondering who I'm talking to, because they can't hear you because I have the OBS on, so I'm just talking to myself at the moment and having half a conversation with myself. Let's change that so these good people can hear and can work out what's going on. So what we should have, ladies and gents, in a moment, when my brain engages, there we go. What we have is the very start of the very first game I've ever played of this particular version of Assassin's Creed. So I've never played Odyssey before. It's not a game that I've, I mean, it's not a bad thing. Oh, okay. It hasn't given me that choice actually. I've just sort of gone into like the tutorial. I mean, I'm assuming you got to save like everybody from everything or something. Yeah, I'm just on Ferret Labs, like always. Indeed, Assassin's Creed. I'm probably doing this wrong because I think I'm just trying to work out who I'm supposed to be hitting and who I'm not. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, it would be helpful. I'm pushing it LB and A, and it's doing. There we are. It is going to do something really helpful. This is actually one of the reasons why I actually never used to get on with Assassin's Creed games. Yeah, that's what I just did. Right, who else are we after? Oh, okay, so A, all A does is, looks like I actually go back. Right, I want want to go over here because I want to get this guy. Yeah, I'd have to know what the block is, that's the problem. Okay. What's over there? Oh, I don't know. No, Freddy, I'm not going to read my screen. Go away. Freddy's sending us little rude love notes. It's just really bad of you, Freddy. Stop it. Bad Freddy. Okay. Oh, at least I got that right. Oh, I got that wrong, didn't I? What? Yeah, I'm trying to do it. It's just not doing a lot for me. This is why I've never really got on with these games. I heard that. Oh, get out of the way, you stupid bastard! Come on. If I knew what I was doing, it'd probably do something, but it doesn't. Well, yeah. That would be Mel, mate. Oh, that's interesting. Apparently, you aren't transferring across on sound. Oh, that's helpful to know. Helpful to know if you're doing that. Let's see if that works. Say something, Mel.
Say what?
That'll do. There you are. Probably hear yourself now.
I can't hear anything, to be fair. I kind of looked at something else and turned it off. 1 sec.
Xerxes knows of the path behind the mountain. They're coming.
Oh yeah, now I can hear myself here.
By dawn, he will be completely surrounded. We are Spartans. When are we not? Spartans. That word will mean nothing when Xerxes wipes your bloodline from the face of it.
Bad idea, sunshine.
Today the Persians will never forget. Tomorrow is a day the world will remember.
Yeah, no, they won't.
Hey, brothers. How you doing, mate?
Finally. Wow, this is big, Layla. Do you really think it's the spear? It's the one. The book was almost right on top of it. I've never been so lucky in my life. Okay, let's start her up.
Are you sure we can trust this thing? I mean, the book could be...
Just out of Victoria.
You're the boss, boss. I'll prep it for you.
Okay, so... Are they... Yeah, Abstergo, okay. So...
Okay.
No, they're not Abstergo. They're the assassins. The Abstergos are the Templars.
There's no
Yeah, no, but the Animus was an Stego product, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Yeah. So they've nicked it off. They've nicked it off Abstergo,
I'm just gonna go with
and
easy.
they're still trying to find bits and pieces.
Just gonna go with easy on this one, guys. I've never played it before, and I'll be honest, if I choose gameplay mode, guided or exploration.
Guided is probably the best one to go for if you've never played it before.
Let's go with it. I mean, I have played other Assassin's Creeds. I've played 1, 2, and 3 all the way through. Freddy says he's all good as well, thanks.
Well, the race seems rather delayed over my end compared to what's actually happening on the screen and what I can hear. So.
He's not Homer.
Okay, how much are you chatting, or...
I mean, what better way is there of finding Isu artifacts than by trusting in the guy who claimed to meet an actual descendant? I know, but I need...
So it's a good, like, hearing sound from my phone to the TV is like a good 3-4 seconds behind.
Yeah, of our chat, or just the audio in general?
You're right. We haven't got much to lose anyway.
Our chat in general.
Okay.
What is it?
This manuscript is in rough condition, to say the least. The DNA found on the spear has identified 2 different individuals. You're going to have to pick which strand of DNA to pursue. The choice is yours.
Well, me being me, I'm sticking to what I always do.
You've gone for Cassandra, have you?
I always play women if there's an option. And the reason being is 9 times out of 10 in modern games, you just end up looking at your character's
Gotta hold
arse
it.
for the whole game. And it's like,
Yeah.
I'd rather just, much like the female one, because for some reason, I don't know why gaming programmers do this, but they spend a lot more time getting the aesthetics correct, shall we say, on the female characters. Even if the other characteristics, shall we say, and proportions are not necessarily within expected parameters, shall we say?
Fair enough.
So at the moment, as far as I'm aware, guys and girls of the internet, this is just the base game I'm going into. I do have some of the other... I do have some of the other content that come with it because of the version I brought. But the stupid thing was, the version I brought was the cheapest version I could find anywhere, but it's the ultimate version. So it came with Season Pass and God knows what else, because it was on a 24-hour special, which was cool. So, yeah, alright.
But yeah, when you're in fights and they're just about to hit you, if you press LB and RB at the same time, you'll be able to block it and counter-attack them and all sorts, and it makes life so much easier.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. Now, as we're actually into this game, having got through a really annoying tutorial, I'm going to do this, because I always do this in these little things when we're playing. Alexa, timer, 50 minutes. Because we've already been playing for, I don't know, 13, so that'll give us the hour.
Hey! Shitface! Get down here! Cyclops got a message for you.
Kill your boss, chickens.
That's for last week!
Malaka!
Wow.
The Cyclops said you like to act tough, so act tough!
Get a little closer, and I will.
You should know by now. The Cyclops always
Okay.
makes it different. You have a lesson to learn.
The Cyclops wants to teach me. Tell him to come here himself.
See, this is hilarious because I'm watching the stream
Yeah.
and it is like a good 5 seconds. There you go. Gives you like a good 5 seconds behind. And I can already hear you pressing the buttons before you'd even started fighting on the screen.
Problem is, all this does to me is it just turns into a button basher. Because it doesn't seem to... Where before... Oh, there we are, no? no. Is it actually going to do something useful? No.
You're going to be close enough to them for it to actually hit you to block them like that.
I'm not trying to block him. That's the annoying thing. I want it to actually.
You're pressing too many buttons all at once, that's why.
I want it to actually just swipe the fucking sword is all I want it to do, which is a bit annoying, to be honest.
Your top right button. Right, your top right button of the trigger on the triggers is your light attack. Your big trigger is your heavy attack. If you press the left side at the same time you press your top right trigger, you're going to end up blocking.
Thanks for the warning.
Is this going to be one of those daft games where keyboard and mouse is actually going to be easier to play on this?
What happened to you?
I don't know, but to be perfectly honest, I find it easier to play with
All taken care of now.
the controller.
The Cyclops again, huh?
But like you said, you just said that you're just basically a button basher.
Well,
So-
it turns into that because it's like, well, what one swipes the sword? It doesn't actually tell me. It hasn't actually told me any of the controls. So the first part,
It should have done.
the first part of it didn't give me any of that because it was with a pike and it's not the same controls. Because I've just tried that and it's done nothing. Which
No, it is the same controls whether you're using a spear or a sword.
it
The
just didn't do anything.
LB is the left side is
I know.
your bow and arrow. Once you've got your bow and arrow sorted,
So,
Yeah.
so your big left trigger will be to use your bow and arrow, and then
Marcos is looking for you.
obviously you use the R trigger as well to fire your arrow.
Now.
But if you're using your sword,
He wanted to
then
meet him at
your
the
top
book
right
club.
trigger will be a light attack. Your bottom right trigger will be a heavy
Yes.
attack, and to block is your top two.
It just sounds like they've overcomplicated it even more. So I've gone for the easy option,
He had the vineyard.
and even
Yesterday, I
this,
think.
just skip and piss off. I just want to skip this.
If you want to skip it, hold B.
I would do, but it's not doing anything.
Marcos,
I'm holding B.
Either that or you just keep pressing A, and you can skip through it that way.
It's not.
since when has he had the vineyard?
I'm doing that. I've been doing that for the last 5 minutes. It's doing nothing.
So,
If it do something,
Marcos,
that or my controller's broken.
since when?
Yesterday.
Oh, now it's doing
You know,
something.
because normally if I'm playing mine,
So,
I'd sit and press
Marcos,
I don't
X
know.
and it, which is my bottom. Oh, there you go. It just came up with something then with whatever you did.
It's
Yesterday,
doing
I
something
think.
now. How much
Yeah,
twaddle
okay.
is there in this?
Marcos,
I mean,
who
really?
owes me
You need to stop pressing it because you do get options to talk.
So, Marcos, who owes me drachmi, is buying vineyard.
You get options sort of asking questions and things like that as well.
Well, I kind of want the, I'm trying to
Yeah.
bugger
So
off.
okay.
When has he had the vineyard?
Okay, hold on. So
Yesterday, I think.
when she says, when it zooms in on Cassandra, stop pressing buttons.
Marcos, who owes me drachmi,
Oh,
is
for
buying
fuck's
vineyard.
sake.
Right,
I'm
see there,
clicking
you've got
say,
your
I'll
options.
go
I don't
find
know.
him is the option I just selected. And, oh, for fuck's sake.
The
Oh,
option that's
bollocks
selected
in
is the
hell.
one that's got the brackets around it.
Just fuck off a minute, you stupid
Well,
fucking thing.
I
Piss
guess
off,
I'll
you
go down.
stupid thing. There we go. Oh, so we killed 2 people that didn't kill 2 people. That was a fucking pointless thing to do.
Well, you can choose to kill them or let them go.
Well, what's the point of
You
letting
just
them
beat
go?
them. You just beat them up. You didn't actually kill him. You just beat them up, and then you
So-
can choose to kill them or let them go.
What's the point? I mean, I suppose if you go down the depth
So you can
route,
either let them go and run back.
I suppose the question really is, what is the difference? Because if you go with the get out of here one, you're just letting them
If
go.
you go to get out of here, they go back to the Cyclops and report back to the Cyclops. If you say you're dead, you just kill them and they don't go back to the Cyclops.
Yeah, but is there a change down the line? Is what I'm saying. Because I
Yes.
noticed the red one says it's like a bad choice to me. Is what that's saying. Or is
No,
it
it's
just
not a
saying
bad
it's
choice.
dead?
It just means that you aren't taking any shit and you're going to kill them.
Well, you see, from my point of view, if
It
you're going to
does-
go after them at some point, which you probably will, warning them that you're coming is a really bad idea.
Oh, I've done both of those, and they do have slightly different storylines. It's not
Well,
very
go
clearly
friendly,
obvious
tell
that
them
they
to
are
piss
slightly
off.
one
obvious.
Let's see
eye
what
freak.
happens.
If he ever sends you here again, I'm gonna cut out his other eye and feed it to my bed. I'll see Marcos.
Right, there we go. Right.
I'll have to
Okay.
go up top to get dressed.
we got to hold A to climb, eh?
Yeah.
And if you rapidly tap A, then you can sprint.
Oh, of course.
And it doesn't matter how many times you tap it, you're not going to run out of stamina or anything, you're just going to sprint.
Okay, so... Gear capacity,
That's
right.
your mind. It's huge. And unlike the first one, and with,
Okay, so... Look at this. I think this is going to be slightly different to what you guys may experience, unless you get the Ultimate Edition, because I've got 4 choices. So I've got the Miscellaneous Tunic, which is a level 6 armour, but I've also got Ezio's Roman Robe, and Northern Traveller's Gambeson, which is,
if you're playing the standard one, the only one you get out of the chest is the Mystios Tunic.
we're going to go for the traditional, just because we ought to, and we'll see what happens. Because while I can, effectively not cheat, but I can have a different game style. Alright, so looks like you don't get anything for your feet, which is fine. Head. So again, we can kit ourselves out in some sort of mad helmet and stuff.
And you can choose whether or not you want your helmet on as well by pressing down on the right analog stick as well later on when you start wearing your gear.
Okay, so I've actually got 2. I've actually got 2 bows already. Only for the fact that, again, the extra differences, it's enough to make the difference. What's that? A Milanese sword, a Milanese sword even, which is probably going to have it's going to have crazy DPS on it. Because what else would it do?
Milanese swords, not
So,
bad to be fair.
Well, you got to bear in mind. I don't know what you get normally in the non-normal tradition. It's
Basically the only things you get in the normal one
mm-hmm.
are your broken bow, your Mystios tunic, and Mystios belt. That's it.
Okay.
That's all you get if you just do the normal one. But because obviously, so that's your broken bow. But obviously, because of the fact that you've got the ultimate one, you've got the extra add-ons and everything as well. So if you do get the ultimate one, because I've got the deluxe edition, so I managed to get different Phobos skins and some stuff for the ship. I didn't get any extra gear.
So it's now going through all the club unlocks and crap. Not necessarily anything we're interested in, but
So you want to go left, by the way.
Yeah, I was just having a little traverse around.
Yeah.
I've got question marks everywhere, and I go for question
Yeah,
marks.
there's a little sort of like hidden areas and things like that, and you get to sort of fight bears and lions. So later on, you can actually tame them.
Oh, okay.
You can only ever have one animal as a tamed friend.
That's what I get for sparing you?
So
okay.
I've actually
How
got.
How do I?
You just start fighting.
Yeah, but why can't I pull, say?
So press.
What's the button to get the fucking sword out? That's just like.
It's because you haven't got it. By the looks of things, you haven't got it equipped, so you'll have to go back into your start menu to equip it. Looks like you've got rid of it. Yeah, you haven't selected one. Look. Go back into the menu. So where your fist is, you've got to go into your fist.
Oh Jesus Christ!
You've actually got to do what you've done with. You've got to do the same thing that you've done with your equipment. You've got to select one. Because you unselected it, you got rid of it, so you were fighting with your hands.
Right, where's this little shit?
There you go, spot on. Look at that. He's got the hang of it, ladies and gentlemen. He's got there.
I just want to kill the little bastards. Oh, look, I can loot shit. Let's loot him.
Yeah, whatever you do, make sure that you don't get caught by those arrows, because they will slowly poison you and kill you. Which you also do get to do later on as well.
So I'll click loot and it picked the body up. It's not what I wanted to do.
No, you've already looted it, that's why.
Okay.
Because you've looted it once already, you'll have picked it up.
You picked it up to carry it. Okay. That's fine. So I'm basically going to walk up this hill and we're going to hit every form of
Straight ahead.
triggered kind of attack that you can get. So,
Only if your enemies see you. If your enemies don't see you, they won't bother.
yeah, but where's the fun in not letting them see me?
Well, like I said, that's the only time that you get attacked on the way up.
Okay.
Unless you do what I do and you just run straight across the field.
Okay. Where the hell is this guy?
Right, so hold the back L trigger. Hold the big L trigger.
Right, there we go.
And then you can
Got rid of that crap. There you
turn
go.
the camera around and follow. So the whole point of Icaros is Icaros helps you to identify your objective. So you call in pressing the up arrow, hold the big L trigger at the back, and then you move the camera with the right analog stick. And the closer the circle gets to itself, the closer you are to your target, and it will make a noise to say that you've got it. So you need to hold him stationary and stop him from flying around. So you've got to hold the big L trigger.
Okay. That's out there somewhere.
See
Right.
what you've gotten yourself into?
Go with that. Let's see
Right.
what happens.
That's it. So you got to do that, and you somewhere around there. So you just got to move the camera around a little bit. But when you find it, it'll
Surprise.
make a noise, and it'll show exactly where your
Telling you can't
your
do that.
target is.
Why? It's my farm. I can plant what I want. The grapes will die here. All of them.
You have to forget what you know about the past, my friend. Together, we will revolutionize winemaking. Believe me, you will look back on this day and...
Cassandra, thank the gods. Phoebe found you in time.
I can
And just a
still
heads
hear
up,
you.
Marcus
I
is an
was
absolute
worried
dipshit.
The Cyclops sent
Getting
his
that.
scum to find you. I think they mean you harm.
I wish you would have told me that before they hit me. But that's beside the point. You bought a vineyard, Marcos? A vineyard?
Why not? I like wine, you like wine, everybody likes wine. Everybody buys wine. Why not from me?
I don't.
Because you don't know how to grow grapes or make wine?
I'm a fast learner. You grow grapes on the vine, then you get some wine.
It's that simple, is it?
You know me better than to think I don't have a plan. Marcos always has a
You
plan.
might have a plan, mate,
All
but
right.
I have a feeling that
And do
it's
you have
going to
the
be
money
shit.
you owe me?
Do I have the money I owe you? Of course, of course. Well, no, not at the moment.
Then get it.
He likes to just like get in the way, be a pain in the ass, and try and get what he wants. He doesn't really care about anything else.
Yeah, I get the impression he's like,
You want me to collect
like-
my own
like-
debt?
It's just waiting for you
dear,
and
dear.
Sammy, my friend.
Who's the merchant?
Zuris, you know Zuris. He's very nice.
Luris? Again? Why do you keep
Well,
lending him money?
from that
He's a
answer, you
loyal
can tell
friend.
that she's
I
not going to
don't
get her
want
money
Sammy
back.
to starve.
And I
You're
think
a
at
good
some point we're
friend.
destined to probably
What
run a
is
sword
bad
through
with
this
money?
asshole.
No, he just like
Where can I find Zuris?
vanishes pretty much.
In a shop in Sami, overlooking the docks.
Is that
You
about the
know
time
this,
when we threatened to
Cassandra.
kill him?
Will he be there?
You mistake
No, you don't
me.
threaten to
At
kill
this
him. He was
point,
the
it's
one
about
that,
30
Possibly
seconds.
to spoil things a little bit, he was actually the one that saved you when
How do
you were a
handle
kid
this one?
and looks after you. So he's technically your guardian. So you don't try to kill him. You just
That
get very
was-
pissed off with him.
That was too much.
I got the money.
And now we'll never get any more from him. If you kill them all, nobody benefits. Threatening them, and maybe more. Breaking things, certainly. Steal the money if you have to, but don't rob me of my customers. Unless you can't avoid it. These things happen.
Wow.
He'd better have my money, Marcos. I'd hate to have to sell our vineyard.
Of course he will. Oh, after there's another matter I want to discuss with you.
Now you can see why Marcus is a real asshole.
But I'm taking a horse. It's too hot and too long a walk to go on foot.
But
Think of it as interest, Marcos. Everybody benefits.
of course, my friend. You shall have your pick.
Yeah, you got this old nag and this old nag. Both of them have thrown whatever shoes they might have had.
Right, I'll warn you now when it comes to choosing the horse,
Yeah.
that no matter which one you pick, he'll always turn around and go, "Are you sure about that one? Are you sure?" And you end up just going around in circles, so just pick a horse and then say that one. Because
Well,
otherwise you just go around in
Tell
circles.
me about this one.
The Styros. You have an eye for sturdy
That's
stock,
good.
my friend.
yeah,
That horse can cling to mountain passes like a goat.
that's cool. I'm ready
I've
to
made my
choose.
choice.
Which
Alright.
one will it be?
Well, the only one I've asked about because I don't care.
The one on the left.
Fine choice. But this particular breed has a few quirks that you might not be aware of.
It
I
can
wouldn't
walk up
want you to
mountains
take
just
an unworthy
vertically.
horse.
Which is probably a really nice, useful thing to have. Because you can
This
probably
is the one
shit
I
on your enemies from
Are
above.
you sure? Because
I'm sure.
Hmm.
Marcos.
If any of you have ever played Skyrim, you know why I'm sniggering. Because
especially
Skyrim
you,
and
you've chosen the great Phobos.
Oblivion
He's never
had
let me
errors where the
down.
horses would actually walk
Phobos.
up.
Remember,
Up
meet
the,
me at the temple
mountains
in
and stuff
Sami
where
when
you
you
weren't
have
supposed to go.
your money from
Which was
Durit.
always fun.
Ah, Efterpi. There's plenty of wine left to buy. Don't fret.
Not now, you fool. Phoebe has been taken. By who? Thugs of the Cyclops. Who else? Snatched her right off the main road. Tell me where they went. In the direction of Itimena Beach.
Go
beach?
that way.
Can she swim?
I'll get her.
Yes, go. But don't forget about dear Duris, Cassandra.
I.e., get my money and
Come on.
worry about the kid afterwards. Rightio. Alright, we're gonna go this
No,
way.
you have to go after the kid first.
Oh, we're gonna have some. Yeah. Is that someone we're actually trying to? Is he a mission quest item or a killer?
It's a mission quest where you've got to go and rescue her. That's a side quest there. When you get people with an exclamation mark over their head like that, that's a side quest.
Whatever. Right, charge coming through, boys. Get out of the way.
But you can get extra experience points and things for that as well.
Yeah, but I can do it later. In theory.
Because every time you talk to somebody
Oh,
and you get a notification of that object of that mission or whatever, it just ends up in your missions log later. Well, your quest log, should I say?
yeah, I can't. Oh, I just couldn't be arsed. I want to get a good run through and see what goes on.
Or I'll tighten those ropes.
Yeah, I mean,
Make good
I've
ransom drachmi for the Cyclops.
got
No one's gonna buy me from you.
what? I've probably got
Or
about 15 different quests, some main, some side, and then on top of that, I've got about 4 or 5 bounties and contracts to do as well.
Okay.
This tall grass will keep me hidden.
Yeah, really well. Okay.
The rest of those Malakas get away.
Alright, so.
Huh? I heard something.
Great way to distract enemies, that is, when you get to whistle at them.
Oh, what now?
Come on, boy.
If I catch you, I'll take your lead. That Marcos is going to be next.
Jesus, trust you to do that.
Oh, yes. That's very nice, love. Perfect. Right, we've got one more idiot. I'm guessing with the go around this way, we should be able to go through the bush.
If you just walk straight up to her behind her back, you can just kill her from behind her back. She's not even facing you. She's facing up the hill, so you can just literally
As you
walk
can
right up behind
tell,
her.
I held back for so long there.
Untie me!
Untie me. Hello, dumbass. And you gotta hold it, right? Okay. Because you know that single swipe movement that you could do
Are you
everywhere
alright?
else.
It wasn't so
So in that chest as well, there's some gear and stuff in there that you can get.
Phoebe, just be careful. You're alone now since my parents died. I'm okay. I've got you, and you've got me and Marcos. We're your family, right?
Yeah, well, that's gonna put anyone off having kids after that. I mean, I think that's going to turn any woman gay just looking at Marcos as well, I think. Like, looks like a nutter. Certainly after listening to him for 5 minutes. I mean, Jesus.
Got you.
Again.
Yeah, there's a few little flashback scenes as well.
Okay.
Spartan rises as soon as they have fallen. Ready your stuff. Widen your stance. A soldier grounds themselves. Good. Good. Approach me.
That was a daft idea.
The sun's going down. Time to eat, don't you think?
What are we eating tonight?
Tonight we are having baby Alexios. And what a feast he will be.
That's
well,
another good
then
reason
an
to not
arrow
want
comes
kids.
in
Part
and
of
just
the kids
pegs it.
screaming.
You're all sweet as honey. Now, come inside. The land's turning black.
Sorry, Mel.
Let him
Another
live.
reason to not want kids is constantly hearing a baby scream.
Sandra,
Well, that's what I was over
God.
hopeful, you know, just watching that arrow coming, just sort of...
you are my greatest pride. Remember that.
Yeah, he's going to die in a minute.
You will bring
That'll
this
do.
family
Bye-bye.
to glory.
Oh, there we are. We can skip that bit. Oh, dear.
You could have skipped that entire thing, to be fair.
Right.
You worry too much.
You don't worry enough.
We'll be alright if we watch out for each other. Which reminds me, the thug said you should watch your back.
What they say?
They said the Cyclops put a big bounty on you. Talos the Stonefish wants you dead.
Talos the mercenary? Am I ever not in trouble?
Better get him before he gets you. I hear he's really mean. I'll find my way back.
I just love the way she's going, I hear he's really mean. Yeah, now go and look in the long grass, love.
Stonefish. That's just what I need today. Another broken nose. I'm going to have to take care of that.
You are hunted. That's nice. Open the mercenaries menu. Okay. We can do that. Right. And...
It tells you those are all the different mercenaries and everything that you get to defeat as you go through that find you.
Okay.
And when you're on the maps screen, sometimes you can't do it depending on where you are, and what,
Oh, look at that.
depending on what objectives and stuff you're doing. But if you're on the map screen, you can actually pay off the bounties so that the red actually goes, it clears away. But obviously at the moment, you're about to be beaten up by Talos the Stonefish, you can't do that.
Well, I'm just having a
but
bit of a
later
look
on,
here, 'cause that's actually quite... I was just having a quick look to see where you could go. This is actually a reasonably large map by the look of it, which is nice
Oh
to
yeah,
see.
you can go. Yeah, So you can sail, you can go to all of those places. So you can go to Achaia, you can go to Attica, you can go to Boeotia, you can go to Phocis, you can go to Lesbos, you can go to Macedonia, you can go to all of them.
Hold Phobos. Why do I want to call him?
Because that's your horse. He'll get there quicker.
Oh, there he is. Get on the horse, right. Now we're just going to do a nice little ride along the beach. That lovely little bit of cinematography for everybody.
And then if you hold, when you're on paths and things, and on what they call, obviously, roads,
Yeah.
if you hold, let me think, A, I think it is for you,
Oh yeah.
you can follow the road.
So it just does the walk
You
for you.
hold,
That's nice.
oh there you go, you just did it. It said follow road.
It did.
It'll, sometimes if you're not near it, it'll say there's no road to follow, but when you're near a road, you can't. You can just let it go and not have to control the horse or anything. It'll just go off on its own.
I don't know where it's going, but
Especially if you, well, if you've got your objective, it'll go to its objective on its own. You'd have to do a thing. So that's exactly what the horse is doing. It's following the path to where your objective is. So
yeah, I have a
it's
feeling
going
that
to Sammy
objective.
where Dorit is.
Don't think that's going to Sam. Oh, maybe it is. Okay.
It will be.
Oh,
Sometimes it's not always
direct.
obvious. It goes it goes out to come back.
Alright. As opposed to the rest of us that are crazy and just go straight over the hill because we're mad.
Oh, I do that sometimes as well when I can't be bothered to wait.
It brought us all this
Off
way.
we go now.
Yeah, it's because that's where the path is. That's where the.
Oh Jesus, where are we going? Over there.
I know. Hold on. I know why. Go into your map, you plonker.
It's taking us back to where we were, isn't it? Yeah.
It's because you've got your chosen waypoint from when you were using Icaros. Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, that's
Because
why.
you didn't fully look for the what's
Right,
it.
let's go
So
that
if
way.
you zoom in, if you
Oh, it's alright.
you can zoom in on the screen.
There we go. Right. We'll just get round to where we need to be. We'll find out. I mean, it's not bad. It's just frustrating for the start part. And having gone into some of the menus, it's deselected something because I'm trying to look at it. Rather annoying. But I can see why it's liked. The graphics aren't bad. The sound sounds alright. It's not crashed. We've not any glitches per se,
No.
other than the fact that the horse decided to run halfway across a map because I didn't know what I was doing.
If you've got a standard chosen waypoint that you've put, even if you've got an objective there, it'll go to where your waypoint is. Like,
we're just murdering everybody on the way at the moment. Right, so whereabouts?
oh yeah, it doesn't give a toss about that. Like, you can run into a ton of people, they don't care. If you do that with soldiers, though, sometimes
where
they will
the
try and
fuck
attack
is
you.
that horse going?
If you zoom in on the map, it'll tell. It is nearly there.
Oh Lord!
Just trust it, mate. Trust it.
I ain't trusting it because where I need to go is over here. I can see it. It's 65 away. It's just gone all the way around. It's literally there. It's driving me the wrong way. Surprise!
Come on.
Oh, dismount.
Don't know what it was thinking on your face.
Nah.
Yeah. Normally it's not that bad.
Cassandra, good to see you.
It's just a bad little hill.
Business looks good.
Tell Marcos to come down here himself if he wants.
I've never had an issue with using a horse, to be fair.
Ah, but I'm
Although
free
if you
now.
do jump from too high a height, it will kill the horse.
Now Marcos says I owe him double because of interest. I don't.
And he
have
can't
it.
swim either.
Double sounds rather harsh.
Double? That's robbery.
That's what I told Marcos.
You know him. He's extreme. If you pay him, this will all be over with.
It's up to you. Again, I've chosen both of those, and it does have different consequences.
To a mercenary or to someone.
There are some later on in the game that have massive
Cyclops.
consequences
That's how he bought his vineyard?
Look,
and
I
can
know
drastically
you've been dead
change
enough, Marcos.
what
But
happens in the
him
game.
taking you off the street
Okay.
as a kid. But you know what he's doing is crazy.
Malaka. Still, that doesn't change the drachma you owe.
Face it, once the Cyclops gets hold of you, you'll both be dead.
Okay.
Hey, stop! That's my stuff!
Yeah.
All right. I'll pay you, just stop.
Oh well, that works.
Fine. The money's yours. Just leave.
Pleasure doing business with you, Uri.
Keep my name off your lips. I don't want the Cyclops coming after me for the debt you can't pay.
Okay. Right, so we're getting somewhere. Wherever there is. Right, so we've got... Okay. We know that's where the dude is. That's a level 5. That sounds like it's going to be killer.
He will beat you up pretty quick. So, to level up, feel free to go and do some of the side missions as well, after you've gone back to Marcus.
You reckon it's better to go after you've gone there? Oh, what's this?
Well, it's completely up to you. I mean, like, the Marcus mission will still be there. So, it's completely up to you whether or not you want to finish that one first, or whether or not you want to go and do some of the side missions. And then if you click on that, what's it under the statue, you get some extra little messages and missions and things like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Who's doing that?
Some of them that you see on the message boards will only be available for a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
And some of them as well will, instead of giving you payment in gold, will give you payment in what's called oraculum, which is a rare mineral, and there is a... The fuck's going on downstairs? There's a merchant in... Ikea, I think it is.
Yeah, I'm just having a quick look around to see what's going
Who
on.
deals... Yeah, well, he deals with oraculum as payment, so you can actually buy rare things from him.
Right, there's Marcus's vineyard, so we've got that. What's our quest? Debt collector. Yeah, I'm not doing that at the moment.
Where you see the eagles as well, those are your viewpoints. So have fun climbing up the statue of Zeus, by the way.
Oh, I've got to climb up the statue of Zeus. Can I not just smack it and sort of bring it down?
No, because it's the top of the statue of Zeus where your viewpoint is, that you can synchronise to.
Oh,
But I'm just
right.
saying, have fun climbing with him,
Right.
and you'll understand why when you start climbing up.
Let's go. Let's go.
Find. Okay. Dismount. Okay. Right. How do I get into... No. Oh, shit. Wrong one. I need to find Marcos. Where is that little twerp?
It's where the tick is.
Okay.
So, the tick is on your right hand side of the screen. So it says 200 and something meters.
Yeah.
That's where Marcus is. That's Marcus, that tick. So right in front of you, that's where Marcus is, that tick.
Jesus, he's got a way. Well,
Oh yeah, they're not always in the same place.
oi.
That's Marcus there.
Oh,
Ella.
alright. Don't follow a road. No.
Go on.
God damn it. Alright, I'll get there in a minute, guys. We'll get there in a minute. I'm old. I don't know how to play these games.
Saying nothing.
Yes, let's go right because they're on the left.
Like I say, it depends on the paths and the roads. Sometimes.
Alright. Let's see what this dumbass is up to. Oh, here's the temple. Oh, God. Right, okay. Did I just... Oops, sorry.
No, you're not.
Saying 13. Yeah, there he is.
You're running out of time until the Cyclops come for you, Malaka. He wants his money.
Could I have an extension?
When he sails back to Kefalonia, he'll come and break you as soon as he docks, if you don't get it.
Now, let's be civil.
You can't hide behind your glorious Mistios forever, Marcos. He'll kill you, the mercenary, and that little runt girl that hangs around.
Of course, not a problem. I'll get the drachmi.
Good. Or I'll come and watch the Cyclops feed you to his goats.
Ah, Cassandra, I can tell from the smile on your face, Duris has paid you your drachmi.
Who's smiling? I just heard where you got the drachmi for the vineyard. Are you out of your fucking mind?
We can get the money back.
Well, at least that's direct.
Can't we? I'm sure it's possible.
It will take a lot of work. And even then, I'm not sure.
We have no option but to try.
Then you'd better be willing to help. I won't do all the dirty work.
I long for the old days. Remember them? They were simple. You had nothing, young and alone, and I had everything.
Alexa,
and I gave you the world,
how long left on time?
Kefalonia, in the palm of your hand.
10 minutes left on your 50-minute timer.
There we go.
Alexios!
Okay. You still with us, Mel?
Yeah, I'm still here, mate.
That was me thinking everything had broken.
Nah, I'm still here, buddy. Oh, just looking at some stuff.
Okay.
Don't see fishes like you every day, huh? Oh! Ha! You hungry? How about we make a deal? I do something for you, You do a few things for me. Everybody wins. Best offer you're gonna get. Eh, think about it.
Wait!
Uh-huh.
Kefalonia. Some gift.
You were nothing without Marcos. And look how far we've come. From an orphan on the streets to a Misthios with a Havel.
And now the Cyclops will take everything away. I can't protect you from him forever. He'll kill me too.
Oh, don't be scared of him. And look at you.
How could I go up against him? With what weapons? A rusty spear? A broken bow?
There you are. Stalking around the temple won't save you from me, Marcos.
Drusilla! I was just talking about you.
You were?
I need that wood, Marcos. These new bows will be the talk of the island. I can't make anything with those bandit malakes stopping the wood shipments.
Of course you can't. Why, I was just filling my friend Cassandra in on the details. She already has a
Oh, this
deal
dude so
with
needs a
bandits.
kick in the nuts.
Oh, trust me, it gets worse.
You know me. Always prepared.
What did I tell you? She will leave no stone unturned.
I don't care who does it, but someone better got those bandits. Today.
A wonderful idea. I, for one, need to rush home. Cassandra, I've cooked up a plan for our Cyclops dilemma. See me when you have time.
If you want your wood, you'll have to fix my broken bow first.
I usually only pay when the deed is done, but shit's moving at a snail's pace. Follow me. These bows will make me rich as Chrysos.
They're that good, are they?
War's brewing. The Athenians need good bows if they want to hold off the Spartans.
Everybody benefits, I guess.
Who are you? Marcos? You should be tired of this small-time shit. You'd make a fortune in this war. Plus, I hear you're a secret Spartan.
That was a long time ago. I'm a Kefalonian.
Hand it over.
Oh my god, Shrewsbury Town actually won a match. Jeez.
There you go, good as new. That bow is as strong as Heracles himself. Give it a try. Shoot your arrow at those dummies.
Oh, God. Oh, that was fun. Can you pick arrows
What
off
was
the
that?
dead?
Nope.
That's a shitter. Right, what have we got? We got Shadow of Nyx. What's this? A sign. Oh, quite some. Oh God. Alright, as it starts. Okay, right. Predator shot. Zoom to shoot an arrow that deals 430 hunter damage and travels 25% further. Okay. Okay, what else we got? Snap to aim. Time slows for up to 5 seconds when you're spotted by enemies. Ball rush. Sparta kick. I love the video for that. Sparta kick. Just put the boot in and we'll just watch them fly off the. Yeah, that's.
Yeah. Spartan kick's always a good one to do when you're on the edge of a cliff, because you can just kick them straight off the cliff.
Oh dear. What's that one? Venomous attack. Okay. That's not necessarily a bad thing to have. The ability to see
What's that?
everything. Athena's, what's it? I'm going to go with the kick because that sounds hilarious. I just want to put the boot in. So, okay. Oh, I see. You actually have to assign it. Okay.
Yes.
That's.
Some of them you do, some of them you don't. Some of them just automatically happen, and then some you do actually have to
Okay.
assign to a certain button.
Alright, we've got 4 billion things that are open for us to do, so let's go and see what missions we've got. Because we kind of need to get some money as well.
Sammy, I wonder if we'll be able to leave without getting into a brawl.
What have we got? So, assuming that's on the, yep. Wolf. Yeah, we'll go for it. Who cares? Alright, so, where's that mission going to take us? Let's have a little look. Nope. Actually, current objective, talk to Drusilla. Okay, well we're right there, so that makes sense. Not too far away, we might as well do that. I thought about that before running away from her, might be a good idea.
Fair is fair. Are you going to get my wood? Those fucking bandits need a thrashing.
Fair is fair. I'll fix your wood problem.
Finally! Marcos sure is lucky he's got you as his scapegoat.
Any idea where these bandits are?
I'm not a tracker, I'm a voyeur. They're in the mountains somewhere, that much I know. I'd check close to the lumber camps.
There's plenty of trees around. Why do you need this type of wood?
I've been working on a new type of bow. It's more flexible, so it lasts longer and can fire at greater range. Only a very special kind of wood that grows high in the mountains will do.
Alright, so we need wood that's bendy.
I'll take care of the
It
bandits.
has a
Make sure that you
range.
do.
Right, fine.
And be quick about it.
I'll deal with these bandits and get you the wood you
Yep,
need as
and there's a
fast as I
specific
can.
place to get it from.
Have patience. It won't take long.
Ha! If you knew how long Marcos has been feeding me excuses, you wouldn't be saying that.
Alright, I did something for you. Now you do something for me. Get my wood.
I just love the fact that everyone just runs out the way of this horse. So it's just, it just charges in with. It's quite funny from my point of view. I think it's quite funny. Okay. Oh, God damn it! Right. Alright, so that's the one we're doing. Let's find out where that's actually. I mean, how close is that to them? That's pretty close, isn't it? I take it that's not going to set them off on me, I hope. Oh, well, we'll find out in a moment. Probably set bandits off as we walk all past them all and get mullered. Alexa, how long left on timer?
We have 20 seconds left on
Ah,
the 15
there you go. 20 seconds, guys and girls. Alexa, stop timer.
50-minute timer cancelled.
So we're going to complete this mission and then going to have a little bit of a recap. Why is this taking me away? What's going on here? It's literally taking me away from where we need to go. That has all the sense of it.
I need to sneak up on them.
Let's go.
To be fair, I'll warn you now that mission that you're doing now isn't an overly quick one.
Okay. I think there's a few of them you got to wipe out then.
Yes.
Right. That being the case, I won't continue this mission. I'm going to stop.
It will have automatically, if you've got autosave on, it will have auto-saved anyway.
Okay, so... Oh, quick save there, so it's, yep, that's fine, with quick save. That's perfect. Where is... Oh, main menu's that way, right, fine. Alright, well, it's not too bad, guys and girls, it's not too bad. I think I need to have a bit more time with it and dip in. It was very frustrating at the start when it wouldn't actually let me swipe the way I wanted it to, and when, you know, I was expecting to auto draw out a sword that I had, Initially, I'd say 4 out of 5 is fair, and that's my initial assessment after an hour of gameplay.
You did also unequip your sword as well. That was part of the problem when you went to mend it.
Yeah, but not knowing that I'd unequipped it was rather annoying, even though I was carrying it, which meant it didn't pull it out, which I wasn't ready for that. Because I was just like, oh, I have a look at what's in there. I didn't realise that I'd done it. But I've removed one just for the fact that it's not flowing as I'd expected. It is now, but that start part did not flow for me at all. So all the bits about, oh, aim at this target, aim at that target, that should have happened.
See, I don't
at the
use
start
that at all
of
when I
bit.
play.
It should have done in the other one, which is a bit, that's just my opinion. But it is getting better. And that was
I don't use the target at all when I play. I just go for it and just go sod it.
That was only the first 5 to 10 minutes, so I'm not going to let that do the whole hour. But one of the rules, and Mel doesn't know this, guys, because she hasn't done one of these with me before. So basically, Mel, the answer for doing all of the review, I do it in the first hour, because most of the games companies, don't know if you play do it, but certainly Steam, Epic, they do. I can't actually tell you about EA anymore either, but they have a return policy that will actually return within an hour. If you've not, if you've only played it for an hour, you can return it.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, within 2 for Steam. I can't remember what the one is for Epic. So, part of the ruling for us was, if it's 1 hour, does it run for the hour? Yeah?
Yeah.
And it's that sort of, it's based on the hour. So, having done the hour, they have the full 100 marks that they could get out of it.
Yeah.
Alright? And then anything you have problems with, you deduct some points and bits for. Yeah? So, whether it's out of 100 or if it's out of 5, doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
It comes down to it. I'd say that this is, at the moment, a good 4. I wouldn't score it 100% at the moment, because that initial 10 to 15 minutes was very, very frustrating. But that's just,
Fair enough.
And you got to bear in mind, this is, if you guys go out and get this game, if you were to go out and get it, what would cause you to go, no, I'm not fucking playing this shit, and throw the controller down? Is it worth it? So,
see, that's what I had with the new one with Valhalla, because Valhalla is a pain in my ass.
So there you go. So my
I've
one for
played
this.
probably about an hour and a half of that, and I refuse to play anymore.
So that is why we do the review the way we're doing it. So to clarify, no audio issues. I have switched the music off for the obvious reason we're playing it on the internet, and that stuff is just completely copyrighted to death. So sound's fine. I haven't had any errors in the sound, and I am playing on a Bluetooth headset, so I've not had any problems with that. It's worked fine. I've had no problems with the graphics, the layout, the desktop, the UI for it. It's been quite well done. I'd say the storyline looks like it's going to be reasonably good. I certainly was getting into it, and probably will spend a bit of time on Saturday, maybe, or Sunday, to go through more of it. But
there will be some parts that make you go, wait, what? As you get further down.
Yeah.
Trust me, because I did.
But
quite a few times.
I would say, 4 out of 5 is fair. I mean, it's a little bit higher than that, to be fair. I mean, but we've always said we'd never do points. Meaning, I've always said, we won't do points on it. Because it's like, you either score the 5, which is in the... I mean, it's closer to the 5, but that first 10-15 minutes really has knocked me down. I wasn't happy about it, and you guys can see that when I'm playing it. I was really pissed off and frustrated. But I'm going to review it again. I am going to keep playing it and see where it gets in, see what happens. You guys will be along for the ride, because I'll just continue what we're doing here. And 4 out of 5. I'll be honest, I paid 20 quid for the ultimate version, which...
And it's normally about 100?
It is normally 100, and I got it on there was a 24-hour special that I got it on.
So
So
I've got the deluxe version. I haven't got the ultimate.
I don't know what the difference is. I've no idea what the difference is.
With the deluxe, you only get certain things. With the ultimate, you've had the extra armor, you've had weapons, you've had a lot of other stuff that you don't get on the deluxe edition. The deluxe edition, you get a few extra missions and a couple of skins. You don't get extra weapons
Tell
or
you what, there's a simple way of
armor.
finding out. Let's get old. Let's get this up. Just switch that off. Wait. Wow, I love it when this stuff just works. It works seamlessly. You turn it, switch something off, and it just doesn't switch it. Wow, look at that. That's great. That is brilliant. Wait, there we are. Alright, Assassin's Creed, Odyssey, version, differences, there we are. Alright, so Polygon's got one out. Oh, there we are. We'll look at Ubisoft's one. What have they got to say for themselves? 5 hours late. Hopefully it hasn't got any music on it, because some of these do play music and stuff. Okay, so the standard edition is just the base game. The deluxe edition, if it stops picking about for half a minute, you've got the base game, Kronos pack and Herald Dusk pack, temporary boosts, and is that Copernicus naval pack. Okay.
Yeah.
Gold edition. So you've got the game, the season pass with the Secrets of Greece. Okay. Okay. So yeah, that's it. So I don't know if you get. So the gold only comes. It's a bit of an odd one, isn't it? To have gold. You've got the deluxe, and then you've got gold. So it's just like, oh, we were going to do bronze, silver, gold. No, we can't do that. We're going to name silver deluxe. Okay, right, fine, Ubisoft, that's fine. We're not here to judge your naming conventions, because that's just nuts. So, Gold Edition, Assassin's Creed, and the Season Pass. Don't know what you get in the Season Pass. We'll look at that in a moment. Ultimate Edition, which is the one I got. Oh, there's a oh my god, Jesus, there's loads of bloody editions after that. Right, so I got the Ultimate. That's the one I bought, which is Assassin's Creed. The game, deluxe digital pack, so all the stuff that Mel had, and then the season pass plus I suppose it's just plus the season pass. So you didn't have the season pass, I take it. No. Okay, so I basically got the season pass on top. Okay, then we've got Medusa edition, so additional missions which I haven't got, the Omega pack, whatever there's in that, some figurines, books, Spartan edition, similar sort of thing. Okay, so what is in the season pass? So the season pass has got Legacy of the First Blade, Fate of Atlantis, and Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered, which explains how I have that in my inventory. I did wonder where that came from, because I was like, I don't remember buying that. I do not remember where that came from, and I was like, when did that enter my account? Have they done a special or something? And I was trying to work it out earlier, and it's like, oh well, I've got it from here. I may play the masterpiece, that remastered version, because I quite like number 3. I did enjoy that.
You like the one with Connor?
Is 3 the one with Connor?
3's the one with Connor. 3 was shit.
Oh no, I did not like the one with Connor. It was Ezio. Was that number? Was that Brotherhood?
With Ezio, you had
Because one was
Brotherhood, Revelations.
That's where I'm getting
2.
confused, guys. So okay, so, no, I don't like number 3. I haven't played much of number 3, to be fair.
Yeah,
okay.
So with Ezio, you had Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, Revelations when he's a lot older, and then 3 was Connor.
Right. Okay.
And Hayward.
So what's in the Omega pack? Kronos, so the Athens, Herald of Dusk. So the Ultimate pack is not actually the Ultimate pack. which is a little bit of a misname, because you'd think the Ultimate Pack would have everything, because it would be Ultimate, if you see what I mean. It has to have the lot. But it doesn't. And I already knew that. I did already know that, because if I go back into the game and I hit store, I can see in here that I don't have all the add-ons. He says scrolling through and they're all saying install. Okay. Pretty sure there was some stuff I didn't have, because now I'm asking. Oh, I've said it. Oh, I might have to retract. Healing stuff, whatever that's for. Okay, so yeah, I don't have all of it, per se. But I
don't know how much more they've got there, to be fair.
I have no idea. I've obviously got some bits, and you can pay. They've got some weird ass thing they got going on here. I'll have to look into it, guys, to find out. But it's not bad. I mean, yeah, 4 out of 5. Definitely a lot of content in it, so I'm happy with what I paid for it. I definitely not going to get upset with what I've paid for mine. I'm not too sure.
It's honestly a massive, massive game. The map is huge, and I mean, I've had the game not long after it came out, and I still haven't completed it yet.
Well, you guys can join us on my journey through this, because we'll be playing this on and off. And when there are days like this when Mel's not ready and not happy to play with a bit of Stardew, probably be playing a little bit of this. She may join us on chat, but yeah, 4 out of 5. Certainly, if you get it for 20 quid, definitely a worthwhile game by the look of it. Looks like it's got a decent amount of storyline into it, and I'd recommend it. So yeah, any thoughts from you, Mel? Recommended? Yes, obviously.
Yeah, I definitely. Odyssey, I would definitely recommend. Valhalla, fuck no.
This is not a review for Valhalla. Not touched it.
No, it's not. I'm just saying Valhalla, fuck no. Odyssey, hell yes. Out of all of the Assassin's Creed games, Odyssey is my go-to every time, with Ezio being directly after that.
See, I haven't played that much of Odyssey, but I remember the first parts of playing Ezio, and I had it on PlayStation, and it didn't have, at the time it was PS3. That's how long ago it was. That's how long ago it was. Oh Jesus, I'm getting old. But yeah, I remember playing. I remember playing on there, and I remember playing number 1 on that, and it crashing the crap out. But number 3, it technically is number 3 because it was Brotherhood and Revelations. I remember having the double disc. So, it was like a double pack they had, and then you had Assassins 1, 2, Brotherhood and Revelations, or whatever it was. And it's just like, oh, so you got 1, 2, and 3, and then they came out with Assassin's Creed 3. And balls up the right number.
I know.
And then they went, oh, we're going to do 4 Black Flag, and then we're going to go, yeah, it's now just Assassin's Creed with a name after it.
Yeah, I mean, I have to say, one thing I do love as well about Odyssey, compared to 1, 2, Brotherhood, Revelations, is that with Odyssey, you don't get the stupid thing of desynchronization imminent, or you can't enter certain areas. You can go wherever the fuck you want on Odyssey. Literally, like, even where you at the very start there. If you want to swim, feel free, but you can go anywhere on that map. Nothing stops you. Nothing restricts you at all.
Apart from the environment itself, assumably. Yeah, so if you get eaten by sharks, you get eaten by sharks. It's kind of tough shit.
Yeah. I mean, there are sharks in the ocean, and they will try and eat you. You know, so if you do try and swim and you end up with a shark chasing your ass, the likelihood is, then yes, you will die. But you can literally just go anywhere.
Okay. So
nothing stops you. It doesn't matter what level you are. Nothing stops you from travelling somewhere. So if you wanted to go all the way up to Macedonia, or you wanted to go all the way down to Messina, you can.
There you go.
You can sail all the way over to Skyros. You can sail to Samos, Lesbos. You can go wherever the hell you want. Nothing's going to stop you. You're not going to desynchronize yourself.
That is a benefit, because it was one thing that did used to let down the other games, to be fair. But I suppose what you really want to see, and what I suppose a lot of people want to see, is Revelation / Brotherhood / number 2. A nice merging of those three together, those three titles, in just one epic game that you could go through. I mean, I can see it at some point. There's going to be some. They're going to do something. There will be something like this that will happen, where you could probably fill up 500 gig to a terabyte of information on a hard drive, but you'll be able to walk up with an item with the blood DNA. You know, you found this DNA packet from somewhere, so you can put that into the machine and then relive the life from that DNA. Which is obviously what they're doing in this game, but it's only one lifetime. I can see them doing it in other lifetimes.
I mean, you will split as well between playing as whoever you've chosen in the Animus. So whether you've chosen Alexios or Cassandra, you'll flip from playing one of them to Ian Layla and then back again. You know, and there are bits that will make you go, shit, wasn't expecting that. And there was one bit, you know, you might gonna think it's sad, possibly pathetic, but who knows. But there's one bit that I definitely wasn't expecting.
No spoilers. No spoilers.
I wasn't expecting it, but it made me cry, let's put it that way.
Right, we're going to leave you guys at this. Thank you very much for joining us tonight, guys. It's goodbye from myself.
It is good fun, enjoy it, guys.
It's goodbye from Mel.
See you in a bit, mate.
And we'll catch you next time. We'll be live on Thursday for Rocket League. Until then, take care, guys and girls. Be safe, be well, and bye for now.